and everybody watching around the world. Now, the World Title Tournament. 12 men, 12 combatants, 12 superstars. We will be having, right away, 3 fatal 4-way matches. Here's the stipulation. On each of the 3 fatal 4-way matches, 2 combatants will advance to the main event tonight for the NGW World Championship in a suicide 6-way match. And without further ado, now that you know the terms of the tournament, it's time for the World Title Tournament. Let's hear it. And this is Fatal 4-Way Match number 1.
Welcome to Next Generation, everyone. I am Nash Samuels, Mark the Shark DiCarlo in the ring, and to my right, one of the men responsible for making all this happen, the man himself, Triple H founder, limited sound members, who's looking go. Go ahead. Yeah, I can't, brother.
Our first 2 combatants, they are, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Nash and Matt Jackson. They are known as the Young Bucks.
I don't know, Rodan, I don't know if they have any for
And ladies and gentlemen, combatant number 3.
Now listen, this ain't no make-believe. Come on, open your eyes and see.
He is the former ECW World Heavyweight Champion, former WWE Tag Team Champion, the Friday Night Delight, the Shaman of Sexy, ladies and gentlemen, John Morrison.
Come for you. Whatever you said, I'm gonna make you play. Watch me, I'm changing your life today. 'Cause you know the fans are fish to play. Hey, you should have never shown up to play.
And their opponent,
Oh, absolutely.
He is being accompanied tonight by the Hart Honeys. He is from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Teddy Hart.
Hart, only one of 2 Calgarians in this tournament, one of 3 homegrowns, along with Jack Evans from Parkland, Washington, now out of Mexico City, and Davey Boy Smith Jr. He's competed against the young...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fatal 4-Way match number 1 in the World Title Tournament to determine the first ever Next Generation Wrestling World Champion. Your referee, Cedric Hathaway IV.
John Morrison. Oh! That's Matt Jackson starting off hot on Morrison. Nick Jackson putting the boots to Ted Hart. Just laying into them in the corner right now.
And immediately they do what comes natural. They start working basically together.
Oh, yeah, I mean, brothers, longtime tag partners. I didn't really expect anything different from them. However, it's a matter of will John Morrison and Ted Hart decide to get on the same page, or are they going to be fighting 2 battles at once?
Which may be hard because they each have their egos, and they're not guys that are used to ever tagging up with anybody else.
And Ted Hart eating the guardrail from Nick Jackson. The Jacksons showing off their attempt at muscles. Oh!
If you notice for a moment, Ted and John Morrison kind of communicated and got on the same page, so they may be willing to work together.
Yeah, stereo planchas. No one bothered to turn up the volume for Nick and Matt Jackson, though. And what is Ted Hart doing here?
Beautiful. That is a perfect.
Stuck Asai moonsault. Did you see? He stood on that top rope for at least 3 seconds there, Conan. That was amazing.
Himself very graceful.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Now, I don't know how Morrison feels about being shown up here, though.
Yeah, but I doubt Morrison's gonna be. Before the night's over, I'm sure he's gonna break out 2 or 3 of his moves.
You know what, Ash Samuels and AAA co-founder Conan, Mark the Shark DiCarlo here, and I am absolutely stunned and amazed at the start of this match as John Morrison gets one of the Jacksons, the Young Bucks, in the corner, and Teddy Hart is on the outside recovering. It looks like he blew a knee, and the other Jackson on the other side, Ash Samuels, it's John Morrison and Nick.
John Morrison here just setting it off. Flying chuck kick to the face of Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson, the blonde of the 2.
Blonder of the 2.
And that's an inherent problem in these type of matches, because just when you think you're going to pin somebody, you never know when one of the 2 other guys are going to come in and break up the pin attempt.
Absolutely. It's the unpredictability of these type of matches is really what makes it so special. The Young Bucks working as a tag team, breaking up pins when it actually would behoove one of them to let the other get eliminated. John Morrison 3 inches away from our broadcast position. Beautiful handstand hold, drop kick from the Young Bucks.
It looked like he was going to hit him with a capo kick, but no, he turned it into scissors while his brother came and drop kicked him off the apron. Now, I'm wondering the same thing you asked at the beginning. Will there be a point in this match where the Jackson brothers have to face off against each other?
It's looking more and more likely, the way they're working so well together, that they will take John Morrison or Ted Hart out of this match.
And Teddy still hasn't been able to recover ever since he did that moonsault off the 3rd.
That knee looks like it is worse for wear.
No. Jackson has got Teddy Hart. He's going to give a belly-to-back suplex on the steps. A belly-to-back suplex on the steps. What the hell is Nick Jackson thinking?
Nick Jackson has watched some of the tape of the last time Ted Hart was out here in Calgary and mentioned that the pile driver on the steps was nice. He had a little surprise, and that vertical suplex onto the steps is really, that's a surprise.
You know, and I think, guys, that this is a preconceived strategy by the Young Bucks to take Teddy Hart out of the match, and now one Jackson, one Young Buck took the referee, and John Morrison being choked.
Well, it's very intelligent strategy. That's what you want to do. Teddy right now is a crowd favorite, and he just got super kicked in the side of the head. They're making sure Teddy is not a factor in this match, which is very intelligent because he does have the crowd behind him. John Morrison starting to pummel both Jackson brothers.
My God. Bit of a comeback administered by John Morrison, but the other Jackson brother, the other young buck, cuts him off with a chin breaker, and John Morrison is favoring his face now.
I just wanted to mention real quick that the Young Bucks are the current and three-time Pro Wrestling Gorilla Tag Team Champions, and that's a promotion out of LA who's is something you want to look out for.
Absolutely. Pro Wrestling Gorilla providing some of the top competition in the United States. Nick and Matt Jackson here are...
Oh no, it's John Morrison on the other side, hits Mick Jackson on the guardrail, and once again, Matt Jackson gets Teddy Hart's throat on top of that top rope, and now a big springboard move. Oh, springboard plancha, Conan.
Excellent, good elevation, and they've been very smart. They're not letting Teddy get back into the match. They're not letting him catch his breath, his bearings, and I think they're going to just work on John Morrison. But at the end of the day, we need to have one winner, right?
Well, we need to have two winners because once again, guys, here's the stipulation. Two of the members in this fatal four-way will advance to the Suicide Six-Way main event to determine the first ever Next Generation Wrestling World Champion.
Now that was something nice by the Young Bucks there.
Tremendous move.
Double drop toe hold into a double Indian deathlock, but the way they landed, they went back more like a wishbone than an Indian deathlock, working the groin as well as the knees and shins of John Morrison.
And you know what? The fans here in the legendary Stampede Victoria Pavilion love the Young Bucks, the Jackson brothers coming out. But you know what? I don't think they're enamored by them too much right now, as once again, Teddy Hart gets slammed into the guardrail behind us here at the announced position. Conan, the Jacksons look good.
No, they look great, and one of the things they've been doing to Teddy is they keep working his ribs and his knees, two very vulnerable points on Teddy's body. He's had a lot of, as you know, rib cage issues and a lot of knee issues, so they've definitely done their homework on Teddy Hart.
Plus,
wow.
Ted utilizes both that double knee power bomb, that Diamondback power bomb, as well as numerous high-flying moves and flipping pile driver variations, all of which he needs his knees and his ribs at 100%.
I don't know if you heard him, Mark and Nash, but Teddy's complaining about his knee.
Absolutely.
They might be asking for medical help from the back. I don't even think he might be able to continue.
It certainly doesn't look like it. And you know what? I had a bit of a word behind me with Teddy Hart, whether he won first
a yellow card
as administered by referee Cedric Hathaway IV. For those of you that don't know, here in Next Generation Wrestling, there is the referee's card system. A yellow card is a warning, two yellow cards, and it is a red card for a disqualification. After the disqualification, if you're still not listening to the referee, he'll pull out the black card, which is a suspension, Conan.
You hear the people. The people are behind Teddy, and don't ever underestimate what the crowd can do for you, because he's hurt, but right now...
What the hell, Conan, is Teddy Hart doing with that knee?
Beautiful double cross body. Teddy Hart has jammed one of the Young Bucks t-shirts into his knee pad to form as a makeshift brace, throwing back elbows like it's his job, going up top. What are we going to see here from Ted Hart?
No!
Double teeter-totter DDT!
Spike DDT!
Beautiful!
Double spike DDT, Ash Samuels and Conan out of nowhere with his knee possibly dislocated. Double pin!
And double kick out of two by the Young Bucks.
And you know what?
John Morrison.
Ash Samuels and Conan, if they would have gotten the double pin, of course the Young Bucks would be out, and Morrison and Teddy Hart would be advancing to the Suicide Six-Way
Final. They seem to be setting both guys up. There's going to be some sort of either backflip.
No.
Wait a minute.
What is going on here? Moonsault, both land on their feet. Double super kick by the Young Bucks.
beautiful. This might be it.
Young Bucks so in sync. Teddy Hart, John Morrison doing everything they can to get on the same page. I just don't know if it's possible. It's two guys who've never been in the ring together, basically against two guys who live together.
Oh, look at that.
Super kick, Pele kick.
Pele kick, yes.
And Matt Jackson just grabbed onto Ted Hart, and I don't know if
There's
that's a
Teddy
good idea. Lung blower! Cutthroat lung blower! Shining Wizard to the face, super kick! And Matt Jackson going for another, oh, no, caught. Float over DD, no, oh, Cradle DDT!
Wow.
And Conan, that shades to one of your moves, the 187.
Yeah. I actually invented that move.
Teddy Hart.
Beautiful.
Almost finishing Matt Jackson after sticking him with that cradle DDT.
Guys, Ash Samuels and Conan, that was a spectacular series of maneuvers by the Young Bucks, Teddy Hart, and John Morrison. If you're not excited about that, you must be freaking dead.
This is a great match. You have four guys who have similar styles, and they are bringing it.
Absolutely. The Young Bucks throwing shoes like Odd Job from the GoldenEye movies. Teddy Hart just being a beast, even with a broken, bruised knee or whatever.
Look out! Look out!
Through the ropes, teeter-totter pile driver, and I do believe that Nick Jackson may not be going home in the same way he got here.
I think, guys, that the crowd here in the Stampede Pavilion is absolutely stunned. And what the hell is Teddy Hart doing on the top rope?
Oh,
beautiful.
Sidewalk slam onto that top
Beautiful.
turnbuckle. Teddy Hart said that he's going to use every bit of this ring as a weapon, and he is making good on that promise. John Morrison dumping Ted Hart to the floor with a hip attack.
Oh, there it is.
Starship Pain! Beautiful! 2 and 3, and there goes Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, Ted Hart, John Morrison, still remaining in
Your
this match.
first eliminated, Nick Jackson.
Oh! Tumbleweed Diamond Cutter by Matt Jackson and Ted Hart.
What the hell is Teddy doing? Oh! A version of the Canadian Destroyer. 2, 3.
That is it. Matt Jackson was 27 years old. Ted Hart just put it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Jackson has been eliminated. The two advancing to the Suicide Six-Way main event. Teddy Hart and John Morrison.
What a match! Some of us think it's history, folks. Teddy Hart. American high-flying grapple. Ted Hart, John Morrison.
What a match. The Young Bucks, Teddy Hart, John Morrison, they brought it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Teddy Hart and John Morrison have advanced to the Suicide Six-Way Final to determine the first ever Next Generation Wrestling World Champion.
Shit, yeah, it was. I think this one's gonna.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the legendary pavilion and everybody watching via iPay-per-view, what the hell did you think of that match? That was what?
How do I sound right now?
That was what? Well, you guys got to warm up. You got to do a lot better in the "that was awesome" chant. Maybe later tonight we'll get you going. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the World Title Tournament Fatal 4-Way match number 2. Combatant number 1.
Next thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, he hails from Detroit, Michigan, arguably one of the greatest high flyers in the wrestling business anywhere in the world. Give it up, he is Flip Hendrick.
Fucked up and left me in this bitch. I'm just your little nigga with dreams of getting rich. Don't pretty big like a football field. But you know me.
And combatant number 2.
And he's got coming out right now, former TNA superstar, the Bollywood sensation, member of Karachi Vice, Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay coming to the ring, rip him up. And then you have a president, and I just don't want
Ladies and gentlemen, combatant number 2 is being accompanied by the Karachi Vice, Metro Singh, along with Abuizo and the Great Gamma, one of the new members of the Karachi Vice. He is the original player from the Himalaya, Sanjay Dutt.
Great talent, Sanjay Dutt. I wrestled with him in TNA. That's like the candidates, very underrated. And very soon they're going to be getting their due. Hopefully they will be wrestling with AAA in the very near future. And both of them are just incredible talents. And imagine that first match was great. This match is going to be
I'm probably out of voice, out of breath, just calling it. I don't have a feel these fans are going to be...
And combatant number 3.
Feel professional wrestling by the end of this match.
Exciting young wrestler.
Ladies and gentlemen, combatant number 3.
John Morrison called this man the best wrestler.
From Mexico City, Mexico, arguably one of the greatest high flyers anywhere. Give it up for Samurai Del Sol. And combatant number 4.
There's a legend in Mexico called Octagon.
Can we go thrift shopping?
He's Octagon Jr. And he's been doing an incredible job.
Oh, absolutely. And this guy, another one of your handpicked guys, a legend in his own right. One of my best friends in the world and one of my favorite wrestlers to watch. Jack.
And ladies and gentlemen, originally from Parkland, Washington, now making his home in Mexico City, Mexico, former AAA Mexico Cruiserweight Champion, he is from the heavens, Jack Evans!
I got a big I'm just pumped. I bought some shit from a thrift shop. Ice on the fringe is so damn frosty. The people like, damn, that's a cold sound.
Cut that music! Cut that music! I said cut that music!
I can.
Is this Karachi Vice territory or what?
And the fans like Sanjay Dutt know exactly what they think of Karachi Vice.
I know this is Karachi Vice territory, so you know what we're going to do tonight in this four-way? All you guys are going to be flying around Jack Evans from the heavens. Well, I'm going to bring it down to the ground, Karachi Vice style. We're going to have the Karachi Vice rules just like we do it back in the motherland. We're going to tag in and out. We're going to stay organized. We're going to do it the way I say we do it. You understand that?
Give me that mic, Sanjay, please. Sanjay, do you have some kind of glitch in your brain that doesn't allow it to function correctly? Do you really think that you are going to come here to Next Generation Wrestling and try to present us with these rules?
Rules, I said rules. That's how life works.
I don't think that you understand. Here in NGW, Next Generation Wrestling, we aren't contained by rules. Here in NGW, Next Generation Wrestling, you can see anything. In fact, maybe something like this.
Jack Evans with the breakdancing. And I think Sanjay Dutt just got told, no tags, lucha rules, deal with it, and a dance contest going on.
Oh, Flip Kendrick trying to outdo everybody. NGW.
That's Sanjay Dutt starting to lay everyone out as the bell rings. This is a different side of Sanjay Conan.
So, definitely Sanjay the most experienced out of the four.
Sanjay has been all over the world, lastly competing for both TNA in their X Division Challenge and Ring Kick King. Oh, triple drop kick to the gut by all three men.
Is this a triple dive?
I don't know.
Baseball slide by Samurai Del Sol. Flip seems to be doing something next, or he's doing something together with Jack.
Oh,
nice.
Nobody home for either man. And Sanjay and Samurai are now the ones in the ring. Side headlock by Samurai. Sanjay taking him on the ropes, shoot off. Now, yes, Sanjay absolutely the most experienced in this match, and I'd be interested to see if Sanjay's going to be the one to try to keep it at a slower pace.
Nice backflip into a handstand by Samurai Del Sol, then does some scissors. Sanjay Dutt grabbing, manipulating the wrist, climbing the ropes, stepping on the second, coming off the third with an arm drag.
Beautiful arm drag by Sanjay.
A triple jump arm drag takedown as administered by Sanjay Dutt on Samurai Del Sol, and he just gives him a flying drop kick right to the face and the mask, and Sanjay hits the back of his head, Ash Samuels, on the guardrail.
Absolutely, and Sanjay rolling himself on the apron into a Hurricane Rana. Beautiful move. These are four of the top purveyors of Lucha Libre in the world. And Flip Kendrick he's the dark horse candidate in this tournament, I have to say it.
He's a dark horse, but he could very well win it.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing with a guy like Flip Kendrick, is not even the guys in this match have seen everything he can do. Kendrick into the corner, up and over, round off. Jack Evans, corkscrew kick, landing on his feet.
Wow.
Beautiful round off into a head scissors.
Beautiful.
Oh, parry kick as administered by Jack from the Heavens Evans on Flip Kendrick, and Flip Kendrick doesn't know whether he's foot or horseback.
Matrix-like exchange by the two. Jack Evans, the more experienced of the two by a couple of years, getting the better of the situation.
Look at that.
Whoa! Oh, Flip rounding off to the other side.
Oh, God.
Double springboard. Flip Kendrick cutting off Jack Evans. These fans they're in shock. I've never seen action like this before.
Look at this. Flip Kendrick, middle rope, corkscrew, Acai moonsault.
720 Acai moonsault. That was insane.
And you know what? Even the Great Gamma is impressed by that. the great Gamma is sitting ringside and just stunned and amazed.
This is only NGW's second show, and the crowd's already screaming NGW.
This is actually NGW's first show.
First show.
Last show was the other company that is no longer in existence. A lot of the same group of guys. Flip Kendrick was here last time. Jack Evans, Samurai Del Sol. Sanjay Dutt actually was supposed to be here, but certain backstage elements kept him from being here. Power drive elbow, shades of the Great Muta by Sanjay Dutt.
No kidding. And you know what? The former company is no more. It is all about AAA Canada's presentation of Next Generation Wrestling, guys. Sanjay Dutt has got his ring tape or his wrist tape wrapped around the neck of Flip Kendrick, while that dirty little weasel, Abu Weasel, took the referee and distracted him.
Mark, what do you think Gamma's out here to do? Is he here to distract? Is he here to scout? Wait a minute, was Oz pointing at you? Mark.
Well, you know what?
And Sanjay Dutt unloading right hands.
There's always a party in the Karachi Vice, but I think Gamma is really watching one of his new cohorts.
Look at Necro.
Sanjay Dutt, look at Necro Butcher. Pardon me, the former Necro Butcher, now the Ayatollah Necro Singh.
I don't know how I'd feel about him being out here if I'm Jack Evans, Flip Kendrick, or Samurai Del Sol watching what just happened.
And the Ayatollah Necro Singh, with a stunned look on his face, he's showing no communication and no feeling whatsoever where Gamma Singh found the Ayatollah Necro Singh. I have no idea.
What this was all up to, Mark.
Oh, beautiful
Ever Weasel, that little weasel, he was trying to clock from the heavens, Jack Evans from behind, and in the ring.
What a step-up Rana by Sanjay Dutt to Samurai Del Sol, who had just tagged in. Beautiful, beautiful move, great form. Sanjay Dutt has been in there for a while, guys.
He's asking the crowd if he should take off Samurai Del Sol's mask, which is a huge insult in Mexico.
Exactly. And Conan, tell us a little bit about what the mask means in Lucha Libre Wrestling in AAA in Mexico.
The mask is everything. It's your identity. And it's something that if you ever lose in a mask versus mask match, a lot of times your career goes downhill.
Samurai Del Sol, I don't know if he's ever been seen anywhere in the world without either this mask or the Octagon Junior mask, just eating a senton backsplash from Sanjay Dutt. Not the flashiest move in the world, but certainly effective. Dutt going to that chin lock. Now, I imagine because of the mask, it's actually harder for Samurai Del Sol to catch his breath, so a reverse chin lock like this may actually be more effective.
And you know what? If you guys notice that Sanjay Dutt has got a hockey teeth guard, he's got a mouth guard in, and Ash Samuels, isn't that making it a lot harder for Sanjay Dutt to breathe?
Those mouth guards are actually made to promote proper breathing.
Right.
It's more so if he catches a kick from one of these three men with some of the strongest legs I've ever seen in the mouth. This way, he doesn't lose his teeth or bite his tongue.
Reverse crescent kick is administered by Jack Evans on Sanjay Dutt. Samurai Del Sol on the outside trying to catch his wind. Spike!
Spike winged himself through the second rope into a tornado DDT. I've never seen that before. That was
unbelievable.
Me neither. I've never seen a tornado DDT.
2 count.
The second rope.
2 count is administered by Next Generation Wrestling senior referee Wayne Hart, guys.
The creativity and the originality of these four and in the first match is incredible. And this is some of the best action you're going to find anywhere in the world. And that's not just a cliche. That is the truth.
And now Sanjay Dutt throws Jack Evans out. And once again, the Ayatollah Necro Singh throws Samurai Del Sol.
Sanjay Dutt's getting the yellow card.
Yellow card. Yellow card. Sanjay Dutt, 1 yellow card for the Karachi Vice's Sanjay Dutt. And Sanjay goes out on the outside to try to pick up Jack Evans, and he's got a popcorn box on the head of Jack Evans.
Who is the referee, Ash?
The referee is Wayne Hart.
Wayne Hart.
He's actually one of the old Stampede Wrestling referees, a member of the legendary Hart family, and he has unequivocally stated that he wants to provide old school Law and Order to new school wrestling. And Sanjay Dutt with a seated abdominal stretch to Jack Evans.
Well, I just want to say one thing. He's been doing a great job, except for the fact when he gets distracted and Necro Butcher takes over.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
you know what? I think, guys, in these fatal four-way first-round matches, that it was almost incumbent on the powers that be here in Next Generation Wrestling, I'm just throwing it out there, to maybe have signed 2 referees for these matches.
That's a very good point.
I definitely agree with that.
You let him know. Karachi Vice is number 1. That's right.
Sanjay Dutt coming over here, Wazal also coming over here, and they're both basically saying Karachi Vice is number 1.
Some sort of cult.
Me? What?
Hey, there it is. Abu Izal saying that Conan will be the next member of the Karachi Vice.
Well,
I heard they pay really well, Conan.
we can talk after the show.
Sanjay,
You wouldn't be adverse to a little peso
Never.
configuration into the Vice, would you?
Never. Plus, I'm a good friend with Gama Singh from way back.
Well, you know what? Gama Singh's pockets, Conan, are really deep, and they're not filled with lint. They're filled with a lot of money.
Oh, no,
Jack
I've
Evans
heard.
just threw himself over the top, kick to the head on Sanjay.
Wow.
Springboard blockbuster. Both men are down. Flip Kendrick, Samurai Del Sol chomping at the bit to get in. These guys actually, it seems they are acknowledging a tag rule. Samurai Del Sol
There's the
in.
big tag by Jack Evans to Samurai Del Sol, a big flying drop kick.
And
And
here comes
Sanjay Dutt goes flying,
Whoa.
a reverse heel kick by Samurai Del Sol on Flip Kendrick. Oh, and the big knee to the midsection on Sanjay Dutt. Look at this action, I can hardly call it. Double lung blower by Jack Evans on Samurai Del Sol, Ash.
That's actually a version of the Meteora from Japan.
Oh.
Beautiful handspring elbow, throwing himself over the top. Old school Jack Evans.
Wow.
And a springboard one-legged foot kick. Action so hard it's making my voice crack. And here comes Jack. Handspring. Oh! Both feet to the small of the back by Flip Kendrick.
You know, it's not incumbent on Mark the Shark DiCarlo to put anybody over, but Ash Samuels, buddy, you're on your frickin' A game tonight.
I have to be with action like this.
Beautiful.
Hurricane Run to both men. That was insane. And Jack Evans, beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Jack Evans just inadvertently spearing Sanjay Dutt.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Samurai Del Sol 1-2 and Flip Kendrick kicks out. A tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, Conan.
No, but before that was incredible. I think he did a Frankensteiner, which the momentum turned Jack hitting a spear into Sanjay Dutt.
Absolutely.
That was incredible.
And here,
Oh, no.
Code Red blocked with a super kick to the face. Another super
And a
kick by
third.
Everyone eating feet by Sanjay Dutt like a strange internet video, folks.
There's that experience I was talking about.
Jack Evans to the corner. Oh, Sanjay out.
Wow. Oh, and Samurai Del Sol hits that turnbuckle, and here comes Flip Kendrick.
Teeter-totter kick to Flip Kendrick and Samurai Del Sol.
No.
Springboard leg drop. I'm sorry, slingshot leg drop over the turnbuckle.
Wow.
And that was shades
One,
of your boy,
two.
Rey Mysterio with the torpedo
Oh, and a kick
splash.
out at 2 9/10, guys.
Amazing, amazing action. Sanjay Dutt is on his A game right now, guys. Absolutely. Trading forearm shivers.
You know what? The crowd here in the Stampede Pavilion is beside themselves. They think that referee Wayne Hart administered the 3 count, but you know what?
Capoeira.
I was looking at the
Pele.
replay. I was just looking at the replay on our monitor here at ringside. It was not a 3 count.
No, it was
no
not.
way.
Sanjay hit
No, it was not.
Beautiful enziguri by Flip Kendrick. And guys, Flip Kendrick, his leg strength is... That was amazing. That was a acai sliced, sit-out sliced bread.
Was that an acai into a blockbuster or no?
Into a sit-out sliced bread number 2, Conan. A sit-out sure night. It was amazing.
Was that an acai? Is that Moon and Uber sponsored by acai beer? Because I'm getting thirsty, dude.
I don't know, but this
What the
maneuver
hell is going
was
on?
sponsored by NASA. Shooting star senton
1,
by Flip
2,
Kendrick.
and 3.
Sanjay Dutt is going home tonight. And the
Ladies and gentlemen, the Karachi Vice's Sanjay Dutt has been eliminated.
Flip Kendrick, that's one of the biggest pinfalls ever registered in his career. That is huge. Come here. And Sanjay Dutt throwing a bit of a tantrum here, guys.
Rosal is also throwing a tantrum.
Oh no! And Sanjay Dutt throws a box of popcorn in the ring, and it's all over the mat. And you know what?
Jack Evans catches the popcorn in his mouth just to prove he can.
Believe it or not, throwing food into a ring in Pakistan and India. Gamma's saying that he thinks they got...
Once again, the Karachi Vice's Sanjay Dutt eliminated.
Handshakes all around for the three men in the match. Sanjay Dutt acting like an 8-year-old who got a bad grade on his test.
I'm calling Gamma Singh over here to tell us what he is upset about. What are you upset about, Gamma?
Did you see that? We had the guy pinned. 1, 2, 3. The crowd saw it, but the referee didn't count 3. He said 2. That's total discrimination. I believe we are being discriminated against in this match. My man is a winner, not a loser. He should still be in there.
Now, would you file a complaint? Would you?
You know it.
No, I'm not saying it didn't happen, but will you file a complaint?
Oh, guys,
after and beat him down?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt, guys.
What I'm doing is filing a complaint about this. We're going to have this looked after. We're going to review the tape, have the commission look into this matter because we believe we were unjust.
Moonsault senton.
All right, well, you know what? The commissioner is sitting to my left, and it looks like he's going to file a complaint.
Guys, I just saw Samurai Del Sol kick both men without putting his foot down. I just watched Jack Evans do a shooting star press on a 2-man. Flip Kendrick do a standing moonsault senton.
This might be the 630.
Oh no. Is it the 630? No.
Oh.
Flip Kendrick cuts off from the heavens Jack Evans, and he crotches him on the top turnbuckle. And it looks like, Conan, as commissioner of Next Generation Wrestling, you're going to have to deal with an irate Karachi Vice's Gamma Singh.
What is it? What is this?
What the hell?
This
that a
looks,
reverse Frankensteiner, maybe.
This looks dangerous.
Oh no.
Reverse Frankensteiner.
Reverse Frankensteiner, and Flip Kendrick might be dead. That's it. That's it. Somebody get someone out here to carry Flip Kendrick out. Jack Evans, Samurai Del Sol, both out of AAA.
Ladies and gentlemen, Flip Kendrick has been pinned and eliminated. Samurai Del Sol and from the heavens, Jack Evans are now advancing to the NGW Final Suicide 6-Way.
So Ash, what you're telling me is that Jack and Samurai in the ring with John Morrison and Teddy Hart?
Absolutely, as well as the 2-men advancing from Trent Beretta, Brian Cage, Harry D-Boy Smith, and that fourth combat taking place in the Richards. We're about to find out this is those 4 men in the finals makes for an amazing finals. I can't imagine this is going to be
I gotta give a lot of props also to Sanjay Dutt.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again advancing to the Suicide 6-Way Final to determine the first ever Next Generation Wrestling World Champion, Samurai Del Sol, and from the heavens, Jack Evans. Out of this match, from the first Fatal 4-Way, of course, John Morrison and Teddy Hart. We have one more Fatal 4-Way coming your way. We, as you can plainly see, need to clean up the ring, and we'll be right back with more of the World Title Tournament in just a couple of minutes. DJ, hit the music.
Are you doing
Lady?
I can say that unequivocally. Hung out with the dude. Kevin Nash is fucking like a step below God, and it's only because like I've seen Kevin Nash. That's it. It's just because it's so fucking cool. He's dude. Kevin Nash is one of the coolest motherfuckers alive.
Can I have my...
Spencer! Announce that we're coming back.
And ladies and gentlemen, as we continue along with the Next Generation Wrestling World Title Tournament to determine the first ever NGW World Champion, it's time for Fatal 4-Way match number 3. Please read combatant number 1.
And we are back. Next Generation Wrestling. Fatal 4-Way number 3. And guys, we got bloody teams.
Powerhouse, Mr. Get My Shit In, the fucking machine, out of Los Angeles, California. He goes like the fun every time he's out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Los Angeles, California, Brian Cage! And please greet combatant number 2.
Now, the second man that we had originally scheduled for this tournament is combatant number 2. One half of the Morrison squad. One half of the IWGP Tag Team Champion, Davey Boy Smith Jr. 6'7", 275 pounds. A straight killer, no filler.
And ladies and gentlemen, he is one half of the current and reigning IWGP Tag Team Champions and the son of the legendary Davey Boy Smith. He is part of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Tag Team of the Killer Elite Squad, being accompanied to the ring tonight by Matilda Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Davey Boy Smith Jr.
What if I was your guy? Texas deadline. I sympathize. So what if I was your guy? Texas deadline. I said I sympathize. When they face the
Jay Lethal out with the concussion, could not make our show.
And ladies and gentlemen, originally scheduled to be in this match, but unfortunately he had a concussion and was unable to join us tonight. That was Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal's hand-picked replacement is...
And the crowd is already screaming for the man who this thing. Frank Moretta. Back down in WWE.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Lethal's hand-picked replacement. He hails from Hollywood, Florida. He is Trent Beretta.
Frank Moretta. Hey, I can outside. You up there, folks. Give me John and now, Frank Moretta. Back you come. First time out for Next Generation Wrestling. And I get
And now that we have 3 members of this Fatal 4-Way determined, our next big announcement is the fact that the former Ring of Honor World Champion Davey Richards unfortunately was not able to make it here tonight due to the snowstorm in St. Louis, Missouri. The airport was shut down. He will be coming to a subsequent NGW show, but
now,
his replacement is...
Who is replacing? Coming our
former WWE World Champion and the originator of the New World Order, Kevin Nash!
On their feet.
This is Fatal 4-Way match number 3. 2 combatants will advance to the Suicide 6-Way final. Your referee, Cedric Hathaway IV.
Folks, this is a different style than those first 2 matches. It's going to be a much more strong style match. Brian Cage, Trent Beretta, it's looking like are starting this if Kevin Nash decides to let them. Trent Beretta getting in the face of Kevin Nash, saying he's going to show him how the big boys play by tagging out to Davey Boy Smith Jr. That is how the big boys play, folks. They tag out before anyone can touch them. Single leg takedown, Brian Cage pushing Harry off. Davey Boy Smith Jr., I'm sorry. Davey Boy Smith Jr. pushing off Brian Cage. Beautiful deep arm drag. Brian Cage into a head scissor. Headlock takedown by Davey Boy Smith Jr. Back to the head scissor by Brian Cage. I'm joined right now. Mark the Shark DiCarlo is back. And the man himself who gave one of the most impassioned speeches I have ever heard in this business and went on to defeat the Young Bucks with a beautiful springboard Canadian destroyer, Ted Hart, sitting to my right. And Ted, Brian Cage is trying to show us that he can hang with the best of them.
Disappointing that we had to have replacements, but I think no one at home is going to be disappointed.
No, not at all. Trent Beretta, an absolutely suitable replacement for Jay Lethal. And Kevin Nash, the crowd came unglued when his music hit, and he was announced as the 4th combatant in this match.
I'm blessed that Nash decided to step out of the position as commissioner with Conan and possibly kick these guys' asses a bit.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, this guy could just take the title. I don't really want to see him jackknife powerbomb me.
What a huge side slam. People don't realize at home how big Kevin Nash really is.
I mean, Kevin Nash, guys, is legit. That guy's a killer.
Snake eyes onto the top turnbuckle. From when he was Vinny Vegas, he's been using that move. Huge back body drop by
some elevation.
Smith Jr.
I mean, these guys are bringing it. Everything they do. This is full contact.
Absolutely.
These are
no
some
pads.
monsters, guys. Every one of these guys spent a lot of time and energy on their bodies. And obviously with the gym, you must have a strong mind. And I'm going to be testing my spine tonight and my knees, getting back in the ring with who's ever going to come out of this on top. And then after one more machine, someone's got to take down Kevin Nash tonight. That's going to be pretty crazy.
Absolutely.
Dude, he's drilling them.
Those are crippling right hands by Kevin Nash.
Cage is going to watch out. You'll be having the NHL hockey players' concussion syndrome if you take 2 or 3 of those shots.
Absolutely.
Dude, he's a monster. That's one intimidating. Yellow card. Yellow card.
Not responding to the 5 count, Kevin Nash.
Oh, he got Nash hard in the jaw there.
Absolutely, Brian Cage showing some fire back, leaping clothesline, taking Kevin Nash off his
feet. He knocked him to it. That's a big man to get down off 2 shots.
Absolutely it is. Brian Cage is a machine, man. He's
Brian
a
Cage
beast.
is huge, but Nash.
Beautiful crossbody, a little low, but I think that's what he was going for, trying to take the knees out.
I think Cage went for. I think he went for the knees of Nash, remembering what CM Punk said. One weakness, and Punk. I'm telling you right now, he knows all the guys' weaknesses. And I hate to talk about other promotions on mine, but too bad. This is the real wrestling world, guys, and I like to talk about everything and everyone. Whoa! Hey!
What was that?
Hey, come on, Beretta!
What was that? No.
Yo,
that does
this
not.
guy's a retard. No wonder he's not getting a job again. That guy guy just cost himself a job.
Oh, huge Tiger suplex.
Over. Oh, he kicked out. Well,
what is?
Dude, he chop blocked Nash. That was a shoot. I'm calling jealous, and he knew it was Triple H's boy.
Absolutely, that was a
Dude, he
receipt.
knew.
That was a receipt, man. That's
I mean,
really,
if those
really...
guys are the ones that run the biggest company on earth, and they somehow magically let their best friend come here, maybe this guy's gonna snap Nash's. Dude, you think he could get him over?
I don't know, man. That's a lot of guy to get over.
He gets him over. I don't think anyone's ever had Kevin Nash in a sharpshooter. Did Sting ever get him in the Scorpion Deathlock?
That's what I...
Oh, shit! Is he gonna tap?
No way. No way. Kevin Nash is tapping.
Nash has never tapped. Nash has never tapped. Has Kevin Nash ever tapped?
I have never seen Kevin Nash tap.
Has
I've watched Kevin Nash
ever
wrestle
tapped?
for a long
Mark the
time.
Shark.
Kevin Nash has absolutely, I just looked it up, never tapped to any submission maneuver in his life.
So that would have been the first time in history that one of the baddest sons of bitches on the planet tapped out to Bret Hart's #1 signature move. That would have been pretty serious right here in the dungeon.
Look at,
Nash, is he shoot hurt?
I don't think Kevin Nash can continue.
Dude, he's not getting up. Like,
Signaled. Yo, he's
out. He's out. Dude. Somebody get someone out here. Somebody get someone out here.
Somebody get someone out here. Hurry up.
Honestly,
1, 2.
I can't even tell you what just happened. I'm more worried about Kevin Nash. Somebody get someone out here.
Get somebody out here. Hurry up.
Trent Beretta trying to add more insult to injury. Is he going to do the same thing to Brian Cage?
What is Trent Beretta doing? He's going to do the same thing as Samuels. As Samuels, he's going to try the same thing on Brian Cage, but Cage cashes him.
Huge buckle bomb by Brian Cage. Powerbreaker. And remember, that move helped eliminate Andrew Austin Rollins last
and
time
a kick out
with a knee from Trent Beretta.
Unbelievable, Ash Samuels. Teddy Hart is now trying to find out if Kevin Nash can continue.
Mark, Kevin Nash is not, he's not getting up. He's not, like, dude, he's fucked up. Dude, he's tornado DDT, but I don't really, dude, this is, you can't, motherfucker, man.
You know what, Teddy Hart? I know you're just back at the broadcast position. And what is the status of Big Daddy Cool Diesel Kevin Nash's knee?
I think he's finished. I mean, he wasn't even supposed to be in the match, guys. He did this as a favor to the people of Calgary.
No kidding.
The iPay-per-view fans, the Twitter.
Oh.
I mean, this was that's not what I wanted. I don't need the heat to tell you the truth of Kevin Nash getting hurt on my show.
Hell no. Beautiful run by Trent Beretta, but
not what I wanted, not the way I wanted it to go, man. Sorry.
No, and you know what?
It's like,
I'm not sure whether the powers that be and Commissioner Conan here
concentrate on this guy, killing this guy.
Unbelievable.
But Nash, I think is.
Whoa! This is Weapon X. Weapon X. That's Brian Cage's finisher. I don't know if Trent Beretta's
concentrate on the action. That's it.
That's it. Trent Beretta's out. Trent Beretta is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Trent Beretta has been eliminated.
Good. Rolling cross-star breaker. Rolling cross-star breaker.
He's gonna break it.
No.
Break it.
Not another injury. We cannot afford another injury.
Nash, break that.
Break it, Nash. Break the hold. Come on, somebody. Tap Brian Cage. Brian Cage is the ropes.
Yo, he tried to break his arm again. This guy's crazy.
Dude, he did it to Pete Wilson last time in Calgary.
Yeah, his own cousin.
What is up, Teddy?
Yo, don't bring in D.H. Smith if he thinks this is ultimate fighting every single time, man.
What is in D.H. Smith's butt, Teddy Hart? He's all of a sudden become an animal of the Killer Elite Squad.
These guys want that belt. That's what this is. They want that. Oh, beautiful!
Wow. 6'6", getting dropped on his head.
But
he still got the fire.
That was a wrist. It ended up being a wrist clutch.
That's the fire. That's the fire that I think Vince McMahon's looking for when they bring that monster back to kick Brock Lesnar's ass, if that's what I'm thinking the future holds.
Oh, my God.
Discus clothesline blocked into a beautiful exploder.
Are we
by
allowed
Davey
to
Boy
say
Smith
other
Jr.
promotions' names on TV, or do you have to say something else?
I think we can say whatever the
You
fuck
could-
we... Oh!
Oh, my God.
Dude!
Belly to back suplex was
Dude!
administered by Davey
That was-
Boy Smith Jr. on
Nash is
Brian
not moving,
Cage.
dude. Nash isn't moving at all.
Deadlift German suplex by Davey Boy Smith Jr.
I-
Nash hasn't even gotten up.
Ash Samuels, Teddy Hart, I have never seen, and I've known Davey Boy Smith Jr. since he was 2 years old.
He brought it to another
the
level,
fire that he
DH.
has tonight.
He brought it to another level. Mr. New Japan there brought it to another level. I want to see the superplex off the top, the vertical one, though.
You know what?
You think he's going hanging right now?
Ash Samuels, you know what?
Kill this guy, Harry!
Wow.
He's going hanging. He's gonna... Brian Cage is a big guy to get a hanging suplex on, though.
Wow. You know what, Teddy Hart, in the first edition of Next Generation Wrestling Radio, you this week called
What
out...
the fuck was that?
What the hell? Trent Beretta out of nowhere, who's been
already out.
eliminated.
Suspend him.
He's already out. Get him out of here, dude. That
Suspend him.
guy's
This is
running the show.
ridiculous.
We're going to have a ruling by Commissioner Conan.
What?
My
Come
God.
on.
Where's Conan?
Where's...
Get him out of here.
Can't even
Wow.
move to get this thing stopped. You stop this guy.
Get him out of here.
Trent Beretta's lost his mind, and now you know why he was kicked out of WWE.
I can't believe this guy going into business for himself. They always talk about certain people. They like to blame me for going into business for himself. This guy is a chauvinistic piece of shit. I'm sorry about my language, kids.
This is obscene, man. This is absolutely
Brian
obscene.
Cage, I think, was... he might have had Harry on... He might have had Davey Boy Smith on this one.
Ring the bell.
And that's it.
Count out.
We have one guy, but
Count out. Nash is not getting...
Nash isn't getting up. So what do we have? One guy going to the finals? Like what the?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Cedric Hathaway IV has counted out Brian Cage. He's counted him out. Your two advancees to the Suicide Six-Way main event. Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Kevin Nash.
Absolutely, but Trent Beretta, Davey, your cousin, I think is trying to even the score a little bit. And Kevin Nash is walking. Kevin Nash is walking. Huge right hand. Jackknife! And here comes the receipt for that piece of shit, Trent Beretta. And that was a well-deserved...
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your two advancees to the Suicide Six-Way Final, Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Kevin Nash.
Just dropped again, though, man. What a match, guys. Kevin Nash. Taking out I don't know if Kevin Nash is doing this by myself, by Ted Hart, but this is not what the fans of Next Generation Wrestling were supposed to be presented. Trent Beretta's crying.
As far as I'm concerned,
Trent
the person that needs to be advancing is Brian Cage.
Excuse me. I second that, but I have one more partner. And Conan, I need to get your ruling. Brian Cage, I think there's no way you're coming. There's no way, huh? Nash, guys, was only doing this because Davey Richards, one of the most talented guys in the world, handpicked, no joke, Ring of Honor champion, couldn't do it. And Nash said there's no way he's going to allow all these people, because the last time, not see him come out here and kick some people's asses. So, you got to remember though, guys, Nash came here as a commissioner to help make this show serious so Triple H, Vince McMahon, and the boys could watch all of our hard work, and hopefully some of these guys get moved up and you guys get to see us start, and then guys like me stay, because it's not about the money, it's about your faces, and that's why Nash did it. Look at all you guys. Look how happy you are. Conan, Brian Cage, is he in?
Standing in Calgary right now.
Well, first of all, I just want to say one thing. I know that you want to wrestle, Kevin, but I got to look out for you. And I don't want, I want to be able to see you come back here when we do our next show. So just take this one out, and I agree with you guys. I think Brian Cage should be taking his place.
Well, there you have it.
We want Kevin to be able to come back and perform for us.
Brian Cage.
Thanks, Big Kev.
Is the last man.
Here is your ruling, ladies and gentlemen, by Commissioner of Next Generation Wrestling. Conan has made the decree that, in fact, in Kevin Nash's spot, advancing to the Suicide Six-Way Final from this match, along with Davey Boy Smith Jr., is, in fact, Brian Cage! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the superstar of wrestling all over the world, Kevin Nash.
What is Final Six? Eddie Hart, John Morrison, Samurai Del Sol, Jack Evans.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, just a couple of big announcements for you before we get on with our big semi-main event of the evening. For all the news that is Next Generation Wrestling, please log on to www.nextgenerationwrestling.tv. All of the latest information, and if you didn't quite get enough tonight, and there's plenty more to come, and you want to see it again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tomorrow night on NextGenerationWrestling.tv, we will have the debut, the internet pay-per-view of this show here in the legendary pavilion tonight. Go on the website, click on the iPay-per-view button. For the low price of only $12, you'll get to see some stuff that you didn't see here tonight, and everything that you enjoyed here tonight in the legendary Stampede Pavilion. But before we go any further, I'd like to thank each and every one of you. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, being led towards the ring by their manager, the Angel of Death. He is Massive Damage, along with his tag team partner of Darren, the Bomb Dalton. They are collectively known as the Tattooed Terminators. Wrestlers who pretend to be fighters. We have fighters who just happen to be wrestlers. Darren the Bomb Dalton, Massive Damage, along with the Angel of Death, and Tattooed Terminators. Who has to deal with not only these two, but our next two battles. And next up, team number 2. The man formerly known as Necro Butcher, now the Ayatollah Necro Singh, Heavy Master. and gentlemen, being accompanied to the ring tonight by the Dungeon Master, Johnny Devine, and Heavy Metal, along with Lindsay Lust. They represent the Karachi Vice Tag Team of Heavy Metal and the Ayatollah Necro Singh.
The plunder's hitting the ring already. The chairs, the table.
Cut the music. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you saw in the program, team number 3 is a mystery team. And what we're going to do right now is bring out Commissioner Conan to announce who will be the mystery team.
Guys,
Commissioner Conan.
When I heard that Necro Butcher was signed for tonight for Next Generation Wrestling, my blood pressure spiked a little bit. One of the most entertaining hardcore wrestlers to watch. The litmus test, the measuring stick for deathmatch wrestling is in this Stampede Deathmatch. And who will be the third team?
Arriba la raza! I had a little problem backstage with 2 goofballs who decided to disrespect me a little bit. So now I'm going to put them in this hardcore match, which really isn't their specialty. So since you guys like to disrespect people, I want to see you disrespect these 4 men out here, the Young Bucks.
What?
What? What? Nick and Matt, the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks. I don't know how. I don't think they're too happy about this. They are not. They are not happy
Conan,
about this.
the Young Bucks, it seems like, do not want to enter into this Stampede Deathmatch. They don't want in.
Well, if they want to get paid tonight, they will be in this match.
Conan's gonna pull their money.
You disrespected me in the
Joining
back.
me to my right,
You're lucky I didn't punch you in the
Dungeon
mouth.
Master,
So what's
Johnny
gonna happen
Devine.
is, no, my ass. What's gonna happen is now you're gonna have to face Karachi Vice
right now,
and the Tattoo Terminators.
Don't open your mouths, especially to the old
Conan,
guys.
please.
They'll get them shut real quick.
We do not do hardcore matches.
We have TV-friendly, TV-pretty faces. We can't scar these faces, Conan. This is ridiculous, and you know it.
We beg you, Conan.
We already wrestled. Let us go home.
Well, all I got to say is, you will wrestle, you will take it, you will like it, and you will wrestle or you won't get paid. Bottom line.
Like it. See, this
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Please don't pay guys.
Team number 3, the Young Bucks.
Young Bucks taking.
This is the Stampede Deathmatch. Your referee, senior referee for NGW, Wayne Hart.
I don't think they want to play. I think they want to go home. I would be shitting my pants if I looked at the guy with the tattooed head or the other 2 giant tattooed guys or the crazy guy with no shoes on walking around calling himself an Ayatollah. I'd be panicking.
Yeah, this isn't the normal spectrum for normal people. This is where all rules are out the window and the craziest person survives. And I'm pretty sure there's nobody crazier.
Speaking out the window, the guy with the hammer makes the rules, it seems. Darren Dalton winging a chair at the Young Bucks, who do not want to be here.
NGW management better recognize the fact that I need combat pay for being at ringside for this match.
You know what, Dungeon Master Johnny Devine, you might need combat pay. As we see the Ayatollah, he's ringing the bell.
He almost broke the bell. My hand, Raymond Dakota's head.
Okay, settle down, Ass Samuels.
He had a hammer, I'm not settling down.
Settle down, Ass Samuels. Dungeon Master Johnny Devine, we are going to need a raincoat here at ringside, because I think the blood is going to flow.
Like some screwed up movie of The Godfather, Conan is just sitting at the edge of the entranceway, watching what he has just done to these 2 young men that are scared crapless of being in this ring.
When you teach someone a lesson
lesson, you want to be there to ensure that the lesson is driven home. And I'm guaranteeing you Conan is going to ensure that the Young Bucks have learned their lesson.
I think he did just by making them come to the ring.
Now, Ash Samuels and Dungeon Master Johnny Devine, you see the Ayatollah Necro Singh's new gear. He's now been indoctrinated by your godfather, the Great Gamma. Dungeon Master, what do you make of the Ayatollah Necro Singh?
Let me tell you something. The Ayatollah Necro Singh, king of the death match. There is no more feared man throughout the land. And let me just say, the Great Gamma's plan is magnificent in its intricacies, but more masterful because of its simplicity.
Intricity and simplicity. Wow. Did you eat a bowl?
Metal up there. That a boy, metal. That a boy.
Did you eat a bowl of alphabet soup this morning?
Alphabet soup. Come on, Smith. Come on, Shark. You know that I'm a man of very, very expensive work.
That's true. You don't like cheap things in life, only the expensive ones.
Now, the Young Bucks are wrestling a decidedly non-hardcore match right now. If I was them, I'd stop with the wrist locks and be going for a roll-up after a roll-up after a roll-up to avoid getting killed.
I would be the first one to pull out a gun and attempt to shoot someone to avoid getting in the ring with the Ayatollah Butcher.
Well, you know what? That would be a great way to combat the Butcher, and that's just to shoot him. Now, speaking of shooting, the Angel of Death has brought the tag team of the Tattoo Terminators, Massive Damage, and Darren the Bomb Dalton Divine into Next Generation Wrestling. What do you make of those two behemoths?
And what do you make of a Rock and Roll Express-like dropkick, double dropkick from the Young Bucks?
The Young Bucks are probably one of the most exciting teams in all of professional wrestling right now. Their moveset is almost unparalleled. But the problem they have right now is Darren the Bomb Dalton, who I've known for many a year. It's like kicking a brick shithouse, right? It's really gonna just hurt your foot.
Poor Nick Jackson looked like he needed new pants when Darren Dalton just walked in the ring. I don't think that these two have ever taken on guys the size, strength, real life badasses that are the Tattoo Terminators.
Oh.
I asked the Angel of Death, so tell me about the Tattoo Terminators. You know what he said? Nothing.
What?
He just fucking stared at me and almost made me have a heart attack.
You almost pissed your pants, didn't you, Ash Samuels?
Exactly. And if I was, honestly, I would tap out right now if I was Nick Jackson.
Wow.
As soon as he grabbed my ears, I would be tapping out.
Ash Samuels, you tap out to Lindsay Lust.
Oh, but that wouldn't even need a match to happen. That's not the point right now. The point is that here comes a chair.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the Ayatollah. And Darren Dalton's got a chair of his own.
Oh, no.
Now, these are two guys. Nobody's going to back down here. These two guys, it's not who blinks first. It's going to be who drops first.
And as someone who's been on the receiving end of one of these chairs, be it plastic or not, it's the guy swinging it that determine how badly your head hurts after. I wouldn't want to get hit by either of these guys. And Darren... Huge headbutt!
And a headbutt off of the chair shot to the head. And Johnny Devine at ringside just cringed when he saw
that. And the Angel of Death just threw Abu Rizal across the room.
I'm just glad it's not me.
Splat. That was one kind of tremendous headshot.
Excuse me a second. Is somebody putting their hands on Abu out here?
Yeah, and it's the one guy you're not going to stop from doing it, Johnny.
Let me tell you something. Angels of Death come and go, my friend.
Okay.
Dungeon Masters last forever.
Yeah, but Dungeon Masters have hair. He has tattoos where his hair should be.
And Heavy Metal going to school on Massive Damage. Massive Damage turns it around, and Heavy Metal takes the steel guardrail in the small of the back, Divine.
Huge shot by Necro and a huge shot by Massive Damage. It seems
I have a question.
Anytime Necro Butcher does anything to Darren Dalton, Massive Damage does it right back.
I have a question. Where are the Young Bucks?
They're standing
They're
to
saying
our left.
goodbye. Look at no,
they're not.
I think the Young Bucks.
They were here though.
Ash Samuels,
They were here.
Johnny Devine. I think the Young Bucks.
Did they just hightail it?
They
did.
left.
And look
They're
up
hiding.
there. Look up what is going on.
They're hiding
fighting
as we
for the
see.
Crowd. Darren Dalton is teeing off on the Necro Butcher.
Those are some ham bones, my friend.
No
He has
kidding.
some big hands.
Darren the Bomb Dalton, guys, a southpaw from the south side of Winnipeg, Manitoba, and he is absolutely teeing off on the Ayatollah Necro Singh.
The Ayatollah up there, well, that's the guy you want to be punching, the Ayatollah. If there's anybody here you want to be hitting the Ayatollah, it's Darren Dalton, because he hits pretty damn hard. But the problem becomes, doesn't matter how hard you hit the Ayatollah, you've got to hit him with a bloody cement truck to put him down.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, and Dungeon Master Johnny Devine and Ash Samuels, there was widespread speculation within Next Generation Wrestling that this Stampede death match would in fact be a first blood match. The Commissioner Conan has thrown out that ruling, and in fact, it is a conventional death match. Johnny Devine, anybody can bleed, and the match won't be stopped.
Well, as the king of the death matches, Ayatollah Necro is my hands-on favorite, and that's why Gamma did the smart thing and hired him. Obviously, if big jacked-up tattooed guys were the ace in the hole in a Stampede death match, Gamma would have hired them, wouldn't he?
That does sound like sound logic, Johnny, but at the same time, I've never met people who've been in the ring with either Massive Damage or Darren Dalton that came out the same.
Very true.
What the hell is the Ayatollah Necro Singh doing? He's wearing a crimson mask.
Here it comes. Here it comes, my friend.
Watch out, Divine. Watch out, Samuels.
Is about to step up.
And There Will Be Blood is the name of the game. It's the name of the film that you're watching now, folks. Dripping down the face of the Necro Butcher like an oil well in Alberta. And Massive Damage looks a little worse for wear. And where are the other two guys that are in this match?
Yeah, the Young Bucks seem to have taken a powder here.
Does anyone have Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson GPS on their phone? We could track these guys. LoJack, are they under the table?
I think they went for sodas.
Wait a minute.
Maybe popcorn?
What is going on here? Scoop slam onto chairs with a chair being held on his back. That was nasty.
Oh boy, let me tell you, that will realign your spine.
And the Ayatollah is pleased with himself, Johnny Devine. You see the little dance that he did?
I mean, he's got all this funky music to dance to now and those great new pants. He's got to shake a leg.
You know what? He was showing the world when he got indoctrinated into the Karachi Vice a little bit earlier this evening. He was proud.
Huge shot by Massive Damage. Another huge shot. And a huge shot back by Necro Butcher.
Now this is trading leather. It's trading leather.
Oh, man. Oh, he just ripped his nose.
I think he stuck his finger right in his eye.
Oh, no, what is he going to do? What is Necro Butcher doing?
No.
I've seen this before. Side slam onto the chairs. That was vicious. Kick out. Massive Damage kicked out. Great Gamma's not happy about that, and neither is Abu Wizal.
He might need a wheelchair at the end of this. I'm just guessing.
Well, you know what, guys? The chair's broke.
Hey, the Young Bucks came back.
The chair's broke, but maybe Massive Damage's back broke.
Nick Jackson just went into the guardrail, and Matt Jackson is getting the holy hell beat out of him by Darren Dalton.
I wonder if they're
And you know
learning
what?
their lesson right.
Ash Samuels and Dungeon Master Johnny Devine, the sick and twisted fans here in the pavilion are digging.
I just keep hearing the Young Bucks yelling, "Call my mother! No, call my agent! No, call my mother!"
Isn't their mother their agent?
She is. That's how beaten they are. Is they're getting the one woman confused with two people. And what is going on? No, blocking the German. Oh, Ayatollah going lower.
I think we're about. Oh my God!
I don't want to be involved in
We're joined to commentary by the
Death Valley.
Oh no!
Death Valley driver through it. table.
That could have been you.
That could have.
That probably should have been you.
looks would be ruined from that.
Shouldn't
it's
you
true.
be in there with the Necro Butcher?
They wanted to make you
Conan
less
send you out here.
photogenic, Nick Jackson.
That is terrible. Conan's trying to kill us. Conan is trying to murder us.
What are they trying to do? We're professional wrestlers. We are not these barbaric hardcore wrestlers.
Look at these
We don't have
chickens, the
stars.
Young Bucks.
Oh, these chickens.
Oh,
these
chickens.
We're the best team in the world, and you know it.
Fuck, chickens, I say.
Oh! See, that could have been my face.
I wouldn't have minded if it was your face, to be perfectly honest.
You guys better get in the ring, or there's no pay from Conan.
That was violent. I think Massive Damage has a gusher going on too.
Killed themselves, and we're gonna come up and pick up all.
You got more
pieces.
Ayatollah Necro, but Necro Singh
busted wide
may have
open.
not. Oh God.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh my.
The Ayatollah.
He has no hair to cut.
He's got scissors.
He has no hair to cut.
You're absolutely right. He has no hair.
No. Oh my God. You know what? It's internet pay-per-view. What the fuck? Johnny Devine, get me a goddamn umbrella.
He's got fucking scissors.
I'm already under one. I'm pretty sure somebody's getting open heart surgery tonight.
It's like some fucked up SeaWorld out here, guys. We're in the splash zone.
We've got bodies everywhere. Darren Dalton is over here punching. Oh, right now here come the Young Bucks.
Nick and Matt just trying to even the score a little bit. Is Heavy Metal busted up? No. What the? Heavy Metal's got a ladder into everyone.
I'm pretty sure Ayatollah Necro Singh is attempting to carve Massive Damage like a turkey.
Massive Damage is busted. Oh, but that blood is making him a little more aware. Huge boot to the face after breaking that table over Necro Butcher's head.
What the hell is Heavy Metal of the Karachi Vice doing? He's got like a 15-foot high ladder, Johnny Devine.
I'll tell you what I do know.
Yes.
It's not going to be good for anybody other than the Vice.
No.
So I like it. I think we should do more of it.
And Johnny Devine, I know about one thing.
Watch out for Heavy Metal.
Oh, my God.
You see, the fans, they'll always turn on you.
Huge chair shots to the back by Heavy Metal.
I know about one thing, Johnny Devine. You're really happy you're not in this match.
You have no idea how happy I am.
Kick out. Spencer, are we doing the belt kick on this? Huge right.
Attaboy, Ayatollah. Well done, buddy. Well done.
All right. You know what, Johnny Devine? They're bleeding like the proverbial couple of stuck pigs.
I think I said turkey earlier, so I would call him a stuck turkey.
Well, you know.
Table number 2.
That's not kosher either.
Table number 2 going in. And that's a really dangerously high ladder, guys.
I have a question. Has Next Generation Wrestling taken on Rona as a corporate sponsor or something?
They must have, because we got broken tables, we got ladders, we got chairs. This is really reminiscent. When I was younger and I'd wrestle at the ECW arena, the pavilion, the pavilion has that ECW arena vibe.
Absolutely it does, absolutely. Having worked there, I know the exact feeling you're talking about.
And Heavy Metal decided that he was going to play Barry Bonds on the head of Nick Jackson. That was disgusting.
I think he hit a home run over the center field fence, Ash Shamils.
I heard a crack, but I don't think it was the chair.
No.
What the fuck is Heavy Metal attempting here?
Well,
there is nothing.
Maybe one of the lights has gone out in the trussing up top. Maybe he's trying to change a light bulb.
And Nick Jackson, Mr. I'm not doing hardcore, I want to go home, has climbed up that ladder.
Now, does that seem like a wise decision to you?
Absolutely not.
No.
Oh! Just throwing Heavy Metal into the ring.
Wow.
This is an absolute carnage.
Absolutely.
Apparently, the Young Bucks are very happy with themselves on the outside.
They're pleased with themselves.
No closer to winning the match.
No. but just happy with themselves.
Those
Smartest guys in this match.
You must be very proud.
What a couple of little snakes in the grass.
Huge
They
clothesline to the floor by Darren Dalton, and the Young Bucks go near the ring, never in the ring right now.
I think the.
Are you guys going to slither back into the ring soon?
Decision and escape and evasion. I can't blame them. At the same time, I hate to see them out here. I wish I could get more involved.
Mrs. Jackson would beat them if they came home without their money, though.
You know
That's
what?
the thing, they're here for their payday. Their mom would flip out.
Kill themselves.
Guys, hang on. What the hell are the Tattoo Terminators up to? They've got Heavy Metal in that proverbial compromising position, and it doesn't look good for Metal with that table set up.
Not at all.
Oh,
the Young
no.
Bucks are watching just as attentively as we are.
Oh, man.
Powerbomb clothesline.
One,
come on.
two, and three.
That is it. The Tattoo Terminators have just won
Ladies
the inaugural
and gentlemen,
Stampede Death Match
your
here at
winners,
the Pavilion.
the team of the Tattooed Terminators.
Down the drain.
Massive Damage is a bloody match.
Well, I am.
Matt Jackson really has no understanding of what just happened. I had someone next to Butcher carrying out Heavy Metal, and there's two halves. There you have it, the winners of the Stampede Death Match, along with the Angel of Death, the Tattoo Terminators.
My God, I think Heavy Metal is dead. Tattoo Terminators, the Angel of Death, Massive Damage, Darren the Bomb Dalton. This is your first foray into AAA Canada's Next Generation Wrestling. My God, you're a bloody mess, Massive Damage. And Darren the Bomb Dalton, Angel of Death, you know what? The Tattoo Terminators have made an auspicious debut here in Next Generation Wrestling.
And they'll be here to the end. What do you guys think about that match? Hey, Heavy Metal, how does it feel to get terminated? Listen, I've traveled far and wide to the deepest, darkest corners of the universe, looking for a tag team to take over Next Generation Wrestling. Actually, across the world. And I've come up with these two right here, the Tattoo Terminators. What do you think of these guys?
Is that all you got? Let's hear it! Come on! That's better. The Tattoo Terminators did what we said we were going to do. We invaded Next Generation Wrestling. We smashed some skulls, and there was lots of blood. And we love blood.
There you hear it, folks. Massive Damage, Darren Dalton, Angel of Death, they love blood. They love it.
Hold the mic. I got one message for everybody in the Next Generation. Tattoo Terminators are here. The dream is over. The nightmare has already begun.
Here they are, along with the Angel of Death, Darren the Bomb Dalton, and Massive Damage, the Tattooed Terminators.
Three of the most intimidating guys you will find on the face of this planet. And we will be back very shortly, fans, with AAA Canada presents Next Generation Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can plainly see, it doesn't even take Mark the Shark DiCarlo but a moment to determine that we gotta clean up the ring. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna come back. We're gonna give away. We're gonna have our lucky program draw. We got some unbelievable prizes tonight, courtesy of our great sponsors here in Next Generation Wrestling, and we're going to have our 50-50 draw. We'll be right back with more of AAA Canada's presentation of Next Generation Wrestling. Gentlemen, this is your big main event of the evening, the Suicide Six-Way, to determine the first ever Next Generation Wrestling World Champion. At this time, bringing out the brand new Next Generation Wrestling World Championship belt, the commissioner of Next Generation Wrestling, who will be doing guest color commentary on the broadcast for the big main event. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for AAA Mexico and NGW Commissioner Conan.
We are ready for our main event, folks. The commissioner, the man himself, joining me at the commentary table with the gorgeous Next Generation Wrestling World Heavyweight title.
And combatant number one. Ladies and gentlemen, he was the hand-picked replacement for Kevin Nash. He is Brian Cage! And combatant number two. From Mexico City, Mexico, he is Samurai del Sol! And ladies and gentlemen, combatant number three.
He said
Hey,
he was
can we go thrift
he wanted to
shopping?
wrestle.
What?
You remember the match where he was hurt and he was sitting down after match and nursing that knee. And for his own good, I actually agreed with him and Teddy. Brian Cage to take his spot, but I'm actually doubly glad because I was backstage during the last match. His knee, we actually took him to the hospital for some extra.
All right, we definitely got the best case scenario.
And ladies and gentlemen, he is from the heavens, Jack Evans.
Now, walk into the club like, what up? I got a big times pumped up. I saw this shit from a thrift shop. Ice on the fringe is so damn prosperous.
And combatant number 4.
Now listen, this ain't no make-believe. Come on, open your eyes and see. Now get up, get up and let me. I'm gonna show you what the future will be. Too much wasted time ain't gonna waste no more. Take this.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Shaman of Sexy, the Friday Night Delight, and the Prince of Parkour, Sean Morrison.
Really good turnout, I said. The people really into the match.
Watch me, I'm taking you like a day.
And combatant number 5.
Good sign.
Oh, absolutely. And this tournament, you guys put together, it's the dream team. It's the all-star game. Jokingly call it the high-flying Olympics. This is the high-flying Olympics with Harry Smith as the one
Ladies and gentlemen, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Davey Boy Smith Jr. And combatant number 6.
We did radio the other day, and he was saying to Harry.
This match is the Suicide 6-way final for the Next Generation Wrestling World Championship. Your referees, NGW head referee Wayne Hart on the outside, and inside Cedric Hathaway the fourth.
This is an elimination match. This is going to the last fall. The one rule that has been instituted because of the hardcore match, there's been a ruling that I know you were a part of. The hardcore division is allowed blood. These matches, there will be ref stoppage due to blood. A guy can get eliminated for bleeding.
Did not know that. I almost don't like it just for the simple fact that if somebody were to accidentally get cut, that's it.
That is true. It's something, though, that the athletic commissions up here...
No, and I understand. I understand the reasoning behind it. Fans probably can't see this, but we're standing right behind Teddy Hart. You can see his knees heavily taped and possibly has a knee brace.
Oh, yeah, that's taped up to the thigh. I definitely think that while it may affect how he moves, his mental capacity is so strong, I don't really see it being a huge hindrance. But then again, Samurai Del Sol is proving that 2 legs are better than 1.
Definitely. Brian Cage picks him up, looks like he's going to powerbomb him. No.
Oh,
flips him over, gets caught in a sunset flip.
Wow.
Heaves him up by the throat into a fireman's carry.
Oh, flapjack. Beautiful rotating flapjack out of the fireman's carry position by Brian Cage. Conan, Brian Cage is one of the strongest guys I've seen in a ring in a long time.
Well, yeah, that's one of his, not only is that his biggest strength, but he's also a very complete wrestler a la Harry Smith. Harry Smith can chain wrestle with you. Harry Smith is just technically so sound.
Absolutely. The innovation of both these guys. Beautiful kick to the head by Samurai Del Sol.
Ash Samuels, Mark the Shark DiCarlo here, all blown.
Oh my God! Samurai Del Sol just went for a blockbuster and Brian Cage just caught him out of midair.
He is the athletic.
Oh my God.
No way.
Amazing athleticism by being displayed by Brian Cage.
He was going to climb the ropes while he was holding Samurai Del Sol in a vertical suplex, seemed to lose his grip, suplexed him out of his boots anyways.
That, and I think Samurai Del Sol had the wherewithal to start wriggling in order to get him to drop him like that.
Conan and Ash Samuels, Mark the Shark DiCarlo is blown up from the longest introduction in the history of professional wrestling, but I'm back. I got my win back, and I can't wait. This match is going to be absolutely unbelievable to determine the first ever Next Generation Wrestling World Champion, and John Morrison is getting mad.
Tossing Brian Cage face first into the steel post. Davey Boy Smith Jr., beautiful European uppercuts.
You know, guys, in a wrestling radio show earlier this week here in Calgary, Teddy Hart called out his cousin, Davey Boy Smith Jr., and tried to incite a reaction out of him and say, you know what, Davey Boy Smith Jr., revert back to your younger days when you were high-flying, and Teddy Ash Samuels
off the guard
called Harry out. Oh!
Beautiful moonsault off the guardrail.
He hurt himself again, guys.
Heavy onto that injured knee. What is
Look
Jack
out.
Evans?
Oh! No. And you know what?
Conan, you've seen that treatment before by Jack Evans stomping on someone's head, and that doesn't look like a fun place to be.
And you know what, guys? Teddy Hart could not see that coming. I saw his head snap. What the
Shining Wizard type knee off the apron, using those steps that he got pile driven on last time out in Calgary.
And I don't know if people know this, Teddy trained Jack Evans.
Absolutely, and they were long-time best friends.
And tag team partners.
All of the retribution that they came up against each other, Conan, in AAA in Mexico.
Ooh. Gun butt like elbow by Teddy Hart. And over on the other end, we got Harry Smith choking out another one of AAA's favorites, Samurai Del Sol. I think there's people fighting in the crowd right now.
Look out! No!
No. Oh!
Nice. He dropped him face first into the ring steps, still limping around and not gingerly at all.
You know what? The way Jack Evans caught Teddy Hart from behind and sent Teddy Hart head first into the guardrail, it's just amazing to me that Teddy Hart is still alive and kicking, and look what he's doing to Jack Evans.
Now let me ask you guys, if you had to pick somebody to win this match, who would you pick, Mark, and who would you pick, Ash?
I'd say going off of past performance, general win-loss record, and hometown favoritism, I'd have to give it to Ted Hart.
Well, you know what, Ash Samuels, I'd agree, but if you guys saw what just happened, Teddy Hart and John Morrison made an unholy alliance and shook hands.
Oh!
I did not see that.
They shook hands, yeah.
Catching Davey Boy Smith caught Jack Evans off a cartwheel, backflip, and just drilled him with a power slam reminiscent of his father. And Teddy Hart is in there with former best friend, former member of Next Generation Foundation.
Here it comes. Look at this.
Double knees.
Oh my God, a double lung blower on that bad knee of Teddy Hart.
And if you watch that landing again, Teddy Hart drove Jack Evans into the tips of his knees, and that cannot be friendly if you have a knee issue. Brian Cage.
Well, he's working on pure adrenaline right now. There's no doubt about it. I mean, like I said before, I don't know if you saw him, Mark. In the back, he was being beautiful.
Another suicide lung blower.
No, that wasn't just a suicide lung blower. That was the full rotation Blue Thunder bomb.
Teddy's still having problems with that
knee. Power bomb.
As I said before, I saw him in the back. They wanted to give him a painkiller. Teddy would not take the injection. He said, I'm going to go out there and wrestle even if I get hurt.
Well, you know what, Conan and Ash Samuels, I saw the paramedics in the back telling Teddy Hart that he is in no condition to enter into the suicide final. No condition. And Teddy Hart said, excuse my language, fuck you and fuck you. I have to go out and defend my family's honor here tonight.
Wait a minute. Teddy just asked the crowd if they want to see hardcore.
And Teddy's
the crowd yelled yes,
Teddy
and now he's coming back.
He wanted to see hardcore.
Teddy's got the ladder. I don't know what he's doing with this or where he's going with this. Oh no.
Using it as a bridge.
Oh man.
I've seen this in Mexico before.
Didn't the last person who this happened to go right through that thing?
Yes. He actually did like a Canadian destroyer on Juventud Guerrera in Mexico. Who knows what he's going to do now?
I don't like my positioning right now if I'm Jack Evans.
Dwayne! Get the fuck out of the way!
I do not like my positioning. I do not like the condition I'm in right now if I'm Jack Evans.
D.H. Smith is outside. He looks like he's hurt. Oh, he just got kicked in the face by Brian Cage.
And where did John Morrison go?
Where's Samurai?
With Samurai Del Sol.
Samurai Del Sol is just coming up on the ring apron right opposite us, guys.
Oh.
And there's John Morrison.
And there's Brian Cage.
And Teddy Hart and Jack from the Heavens
What is Teddy Hart
are
doing?
on top
Guys,
of the top turnbuckle. Look out!
Oh, God!
Top rope!
I've never seen that.
Top rope pile driver!
Look at Jack Evans' eyes.
He's got a blank stare. He's out with his eyes open. Well, that's it for Jack.
Somebody get a fuck.
Oh my God! He kicked out.
Jack Evans.
I cannot believe Jack Evans kicked out, but he did.
Jack Evans is not human.
It looks like Jack Evans, Ash Samuels, and Conan is unconscious.
That was almost like involuntary.
Absolutely.
Involuntarily he did that, yeah.
That was instinct. Jack Evans is not here right now,
No,
guys.
he's not. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but he has a blank stare on his face, and he's literally out on his feet, out on his back.
This is...
Have you noticed, Spencer, how half this crowd is already standing?
They're standing and they're stunned.
Yes.
And you know what? I've never seen the level of compete and the angry nature of Teddy Hart,
Look at
Jack
Teddy
Evans,
on that bad
John
knee.
Morrison, Brian Cage, Davey Boy Smith
And
Jr.
Jack Evans still has some fight in him,
and Samurai
guys.
Del Sol, and here comes Jack Evans. Oh no!
Spider German suplex by Jack Evans.
Wait a minute, it looks like he isn't done yet.
What is he doing? Teddy's
pointing his shoulder.
Teddy does not look like he's Oh, man.
Watch this. No!
450 splash by Jack Evans. Beautiful. Kick out at 2.
Oh, my God.
And I don't know how either of these men
are you
moving.
kidding me? Here's it.
Morrison sneaks in.
2 and oh! John
Evans.
Morrison, Ash Samuels comes in backdoor, and here's Davey Boy Smith Jr.
And John
Double
Morrison
pin.
doing the pin.
Oh!
Jack Evans doing the smart thing, as is Brian Cage, and just letting it happen.
Teddy refuses to be pinned.
Big forearm by John Morrison to Jack Evans.
Unbelievable. Brian Cage and Davey Boy Smith Jr. on the outside. Samurai Del Sol on the outside. Jack Evans on the ring apron. Do-si-do, turnabout. Teddy Hart throws Irish whips John Morrison into the corner. And here comes Jack Evans out of the nowhere and clocks Teddy Hart in the back of the head.
Jack Evans has an angry streak, a mean streak, a mile long that people really underestimate. And just as I didn't like my positioning if I was Teddy Hart before, Jack Evans before, I don't think I like my positioning if I'm Teddy Hart right now.
Teddy Hart drinking some water and fixing the ladder, so he's about to do something to Jack Evans on that ladder.
Sick and twisted are the two words that come to my mind.
Can we get EMTs out of here now?
These two guys. Wait a minute. We've got a fight breaking out behind us.
Conan, you're about to lose an investment right now.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me?
Canadian Destroyer!
Oh!
My God!
Canadian Destroyer onto the ladder, over the apron.
That might be it for both of them, guys.
Medics.
That was insane. Again, get paramedics out of here, please,
Do we have any medical personnel?
What the hell?
Davey Boy Smith Jr. has got a look of bewilderment on his face like he's just seen a ghost. John Morrison and Brian Cage
Teddy Hart
on the
standing
outside.
up? How is Teddy Hart standing up?
Speaking of standing up, everyone's outside but Samurai's
about to fly.
Look out. Watch him fly. Here it is. No!
Beautiful! Front twisting off the second from the inside to the floor on the outside.
Incredible.
Jack Evans has been counted out. We are down to 5.
Jack Evans is not moving.
No.
Seriously, get Jack Evans help.
Where's the medical personnel?
Help. Get him help now.
Teddy Hart has said that Jack Evans has got a severe neck injury. We need EMTs out to ringside.
Teddy Hart wants that belt.
Here comes Darren the Bomb Dalton in massive damage to attend to Jack Evans.
Teddy's your damn friend. What the fuck, man?
And what the hell is Teddy Hart doing now?
He's feeding him to the wolves of Darren Dalton.
Oh my God, this might be Teddy doing some sort of crazy leap off of some high. Remember last show? I know this is the first show.
No, but the last show at the Pavilion, Ted decided to climb 20 feet up and do a fucking backflip. Right. I don't know. I'm worried, man. This is kind of like, dude, this is getting ridiculous. Look, Jack Evans, actually
still motionless, right?
Beautiful fisherman.
He's being carried out.
Being carried out by the Tattooed Terminators. This is. I thought Teddy Hart was sending them out to further do damage.
So what's the deal here? If you get,
beautiful Northern Lights.
You get hurt, they just carry you out. Where's the medical attention?
I think.
Or is it in the back?
I think the boys are the medical attention on that one, man.
Wait a minute. Is Teddy climbing up somewhere? I don't see him, but I hear everybody screaming Teddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. I just saw him.
What the hell is Teddy Hart doing?
Yeah.
He's going to the top balcony. He's going to the top balcony.
He's going higher, guys.
Oh my God.
He's going
He's
higher.
He's going to go all the way to the fucking roof. No. No.
Oh my God.
Fuck me.
25 feet.
25 feet up in the fucking air.
Teddy Hart is fearless. Teddy Hart is crazy.
He might have blown out his knee, and I'm not kidding.
You know what? Shoot. Oh my God, I saw the way he hit the cement, Conan, and asked Samuels.
There's no way he cannot be hurt.
That is unbelievable.
He's back
the way
up.
He hit
He's back
the
up.
cement.
Where I don't see him standing.
He walked himself.
Oh,
to
there
the
he
ring,
is.
Conan. He walked himself to the ring.
Ridiculous.
ACL.
Ridiculous.
ACL, MCL, ligaments, cartilage. I think it's all done in that right knee of Teddy Hart. But look at
this.
Look at this.
Look at this.
After what he just did.
He's waving it off.
After what he just did. 25 feet up in the air, and he's in the middle of the ring, standing. That is amazing.
He wants Morrison now.
There's so far only one person's been eliminated, correct? Jack Evans?
That's it.
Jack Evans is the only one that has been eliminated. That's right.
Look at this. He's on one knee.
Where
He's
is
putting
everybody?
his hand out to John Morrison.
I don't see anybody standing.
What is he?
I don't see nobody standing.
Wait, Conan, what's going on? Is this like a finger poke of doom thing going on?
I don't know, but where is everybody else, Ash? I see nobody standing.
I think that moonsault wiped all of them out.
Oh, that's true. That wiped two of them out, but where's Samurai?
I don't know. I don't see him.
The place is 100% behind Teddy
Samurai
Hart.
Del Sol guys and Davey Boy Smith Jr. are still down on the outside where Teddy Hart came off 25 foot high right by the ceiling in this legendary Stampede Pavilion.
Teddy Hart.
Davey Boy Smith is just coming to, Ash Samuels.
Teddy Hart, knowing he's hurt, is allowing himself to be counted out so the remaining four can continue. That's it.
Teddy Hart's
That's it. Teddy Hart's counted out.
Teddy Hart has been counted out.
Not a popular decision at all with the crowd. Why was he counted out? Oh my God. He is tearing into the referee.
Pissed, dude. Dude, Teddy's pissed. Like, he's, get out of there, ref. Get out. He's gonna get out.
You know what, Commissioner Conan?
Yeah.
You're going to have to make a ruling coming up. Teddy Hart cannot lay his hands on a Next Generation Wrestling official like that.
He'll definitely be fine.
Teddy Hart definitely agreeing with the crowd. Dude, he counted, man. Ted,
me?
Fuck you, Spencer.
What? Why was he counted out, Ref?
Mark, he's pissed, man.
Why was he counted out?
He got robbed, dude.
Why was he counted out, Ref?
That's his belt, man. He's taking his belt.
The referee has told Teddy Hart that he counted 10.
You know what? Teddy got counted out, but
he got counted out.
I can really easily see him being the #1 contender.
Absolutely. I think after something like this, I think Teddy Hart.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, referee Cedric Hathaway IV has been backed up by senior official Wayne Hart. He's been counted out.
Conan.
Yes.
So Teddy Hart and Jack Evans both got eliminated without getting pinned.
We're going to have somebody calm Teddy down because the people are chanting his name as he leaves.
Guys.
Why was he counted out?
Hang on, Ash. Senior referee Wayne Hart has pulled 2 cards out of his pocket. 1 is the red card for disqualification, and 2 is the black card for suspension. He did not use either.
Are you kidding?
He did not use either. He did not use either.
Okay.
But he threatened Ash Samuels. He threatened Teddy Hart.
So Teddy Hart sitting and watching this as his cousin and John Morrison right now are tearing into each other. Brian Cage on the apron. Samurai Del Sol still getting back to his feet. But again, I reiterate, Jack Evans and Teddy Hart both eliminated without being pinned. Oh, head scissors? No. Beautiful Russian leg sweep by John Morrison. Are we going to see another Starship Pain? I think so. Harry Smith about to go on his trip to Starship Pain. Or not.
Harry Smith caught him in midair, and he looks like he's about to German suplex him.
Oh, my God.
He does. Morrison lands on his feet.
Beautiful Beautiful show of agility by John Morrison here.
Oh my God.
Dude, he caught him right behind the ear on that one, Conan. That's a knockout blow.
My God. Davey Boy Smith Jr. kicks out at 2 9/10.
I just want to say, not because I'm here commentating, because I'm the commissioner, every match tonight has been excellent, and this is a great way to close up. To hear the people, what they're chanting, holy shit.
Oh, no. And John Morrison catches Brian Cage on the ring apron with the back elbow. 1-2 and kick out.
Nah. You're not gonna beat anybody. Hey,
where is Samurai Del Sol?
Mark, you're not gonna beat anybody with a roll-up here or a schoolboy.
Where is Samurai Del Sol behind the broadcast location right now? He doesn't know whether he's foot or horseback.
Oh! I do think, though, Conan, a big boot to the mouth and a Saito suplex can beat most people, just not John Morrison, apparently.
No, John Morrison, well, we all know, you know, he's been in the big leagues. He's been a champion before in the big leagues, and he's got a big heart just like Harry Smith does. It's going to be interesting to see who of the four is going to take this.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Oh, John Morrison, a reversal. Trying to get that monkey flip. Harry Smith, Davey Boy Smith.
Beautiful reversal.
2, 3.
And Davey Boy Smith Jr.'s been eliminated.
I thought he was going to win this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
become the favorite
Davey Boy Smith Jr. has been pinned and eliminated.
Could Brian Cage shock the wrestling world and win?
Oh, with moves like that, he might be able to.
Guys, here's Samurai Del Sol back in the ring.
I forgot about him.
Huge
springboard drop kick. Look at that.
Oh, educated feet of Samurai Del Sol. Beautiful spin heel kick.
Oh, went for reverse Frankensteiner.
No, Brian Cage blocked it, using his strength to block the reverse Rana.
That's right, Sammy's the reverse Hurricane Rana, blocked by the athletic freak that he is, Brian Cage. What? Look out. Oh! Back kick to the face. Oh, God.
Rising Sun. No look rewind.
Wow.
Reverse Rana. And Brian Cage is done.
Wow.
David just beat Goliath.
Brian Cage has been eliminated.
The little plane just knocked King Kong off the damn building, and Brian Cage has been eliminated at the hands of Samurai Del Sol.
So it's Samurai against Morrison. Who do you got, Mark?
Wait, you know what, Conan and As Samuels? It is, if I was a betting man, and let me tell you, I am, this would be even odds. Vegas would have this as being even odds. Samurai Del Sol and John Morrison. But if I had to lay a bet, I'd have to go with John Morrison. What do you guys think?
I'm dissenting opinion. I'm saying Samurai Del Sol.
And you know what?
Absolutely saying Samurai Del Sol.
Let's go, Ash Samuels, let's go to the commissioner himself, Conan, with the final pick.
It's hard for me to be partial because Samurai works for us in Mexico, so I'm really rooting for Samurai.
Guys, this is a dream match in any ring, in any company, in any country. With these two as the last two in the tournament, it all comes down to this. Next Generation Wrestling World Champion will either be Samurai Del Sol or John Morrison.
Next Generation Wrestling, Calgary, Alberta. We've seen the Young Bucks. We've seen Teddy Hart. We've seen Jack Evans. We have seen Flip Kendricks.
Sanjay Dutt.
Sanjay Dutt. It's been an incredible night of entertainment, and this is it. It's down to these two for the Next Generation Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
You know what, guys?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
You know what, guys? This is, without a doubt, a super fantasy dream matchup. Samurai Del Sol as he catches John Morrison with two educated feet right to the chin.
Del Sol landing on his feet off the monkey flip attempt.
Who would have thunk it only a year ago that John
Matrix
Morrison,
arm drag.
Ash Samuels and Conan, who would have thunk it a year ago that we would ever see in any ring in the world a match between John Morrison and Samurai Del Sol?
Well, I never thought it. I am damn happy to see it. Beautiful corkscrew kick out of that exchange by Samurai Del Sol.
Just a great main event. You know, I gotta say, Spencer, it's been a great event. The people are on their feet. They're divided. This is next generation wrestling. Not only have you guys seen some of the best young, high-flying talent in the world, but just some of the best young talent, period. And there's more to come. I'm really honored to be a part of this.
Well, you know what? We're honored to have you a part of it as the commissioner. And you know what? It's a high.
Shining Wizard to the head.
2.
Kick out.
And you know what, Conan and Ash Samuels, it is a hybrid of what Stu Hart brought in this very building for 52 years. It's a hybrid that includes New Japan Pro Wrestling, Strong Style, Lucha, AAA, European, and it's so exciting. You're not going to see this, guys, anywhere else on the planet.
Without a doubt, and you're definitely not going to see it in WWE or TNA, and I ain't hating, I'm just stating.
Absolutely. This is madness, guys. Samurai, look, hooking in the legs.
Oh,
beautiful! Reverse code red by Samurai Del Sol. I've seen at least 10 moves I've never called before in my life tonight.
Not only have you seen 10 moves you've never seen before, you've also, Ash Samuels and Conan, seen 10 moves that you don't know what the hell to call.
And you know, I just want to say one more thing. I'm almost positive that whoever wins this match, Teddy Hart deserves a first opportunity.
I'd honestly make the argument that Jack Evans deserves to be in there too, as he didn't get pinned either.
Well, you know what? Some would say that even Kevin Nash deserves a shot.
Definitely.
What is going on here?
No.
Oh,
beautiful.
Lands on his feet on the switch stance. Moots.
Another Shining Wizard.
He just knocked Samurai Del Sol in next week.
Starship.
And here comes
Teddy Hart. Ring. What's Teddy doing?
What's Teddy Hart doing on the apron?
What is Teddy doing?
John Morrison.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Next Generation Wrestling,
the winner of the Suicide Six-Way and the new Next Generation Wrestling World Champion, John Morrison.
Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't be more honored to win this title right here in Calgary. But before we celebrate, I think there's one thing we need to take care of.
Wait a minute, John Morrison, very unlike him. I don't know what his beef is with the referee, but he is attacking the referee. Teddy Hart is on the apron with a chair.
John Morrison. I like this side of John Morrison, Conan, I must say.
No, so do I, but why is he mad at the referee? Shouldn't it be Teddy?
Him and Teddy had a little pact, though. I think John Morrison's Heart Foundation.
He's going to get chopped.
I think John Morrison.
He's asking the people if he should hit him again, and the people are saying yes.
Oh, no. Power bomb. Double! Oh! Diamondback power bomb. John Morrison and Teddy Hart.
Yo, listen up! John Morrison is the fucking man. He came all the way here from WWE to hang with the baddest guys in the world. He didn't hide behind a piss test. He didn't hide behind some movie. He came here. He delivered. The cross is real. I back this guy up. One more time.
This stamp of approval.
Morrison.
Morrison.
Teddy just gave John Morrison his stamp of approval, and the people who really weren't feeling Morrison before have gotten completely behind him. I'm surprised Teddy didn't ask him for for the first match.
I've seen a lot of crazy shit in my career, and never seen anything like that from this man standing right here.
Could you imagine those two as a tag team?
I love everybody to give it up to me, except for those guys flipping me off.
I'd be frightened.
Because they're jealous. I can't hear you. Your fat throat is choking your vocals.
John Morrison and Teddy Hart are not taking shit.
And if you want to get in the ring, it'll be complete. Yeah. Keep your shirt on, though. Do the ladies here a favor. I was about to say, let's give it up for this man right here, Teddy Hart.
Teddy's entourage coming into the ring. There's a lovely Faye. There's Jill.
And I believe Kaylee and Kristen.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, the first ever Next Generation Wrestling World Champion, John Morrison.
And this is history right now, Conan. Next Generation.